Good morning everyone. My name is Deepika from BSc Chemistry Honors. I am here with the topic of inorganic chemistry and the unit name is metallurgy. Minerals, metal occur in nature, sometimes free but mostly in combined state. Those found in free or in native state are Cu, Hg, Ag, Au and Pb. The metals are found in the combined state with other elements and are obtained by mining from the earth are known as minerals. That is, Cu minerals are oxide ores, Cu2O, CuCO3, CuOH twice. Sulfide minerals are Cu2s, CuFeS2, etc. Or when a mineral contains sufficient quantity of a metal combined with other element from which it can be readily separated so as to render the extraction of metal of good quality probable, it is said to be an ore of metal. All ores are minerals but all minerals are not ore. That is Fe, Fe2O3.3H2O, hexaamide, hematite, Al2O3.3H2O, bauxite, U3O8, pitchblende, gangue or matrix. The ores usually contain a large number of impurities like earth matter, rock, stone, sand, limestone, mica and other silicate. These impurities are known as gangue or matrix. These ores are divided into four groups: native ore or free state. The less reactive metal like Cu, Ag, Au, Pt, Hg and Pb occur in free state. The metal are known as native ores. Oxide ore. These ores are classified as oxide and hydroxide. The metals like Cu, Zn, Pb, Al, Sn, Cr, Mn, V, Fe, Ti, Mg, Be, Bi, etc. occurs as oxide and hydroxide. That is Fe2O3.3H2O, hematite, CuCO3.CuOH twice, malachite. Carbonate. The metals like Fe, Cu, Zn, Pb, Mn, Ca, Sr, Ba, Mg, etc. occur as carbonate ore. That is MgCO3, dolomite, CaCO3.MgCO3, Ca. Sulfate. The metals like Sr, Ca, Ba, etc. occurs as sulfate ores. That is Ca, gypsum, CSO4.2H2O. Silicate. The metals like Cu, Zn, Ni, Al, Be, etc. occurs as silicate. That is Be. BeRyl 3BeO, Al2O3.6SiO3. Phosphate ores. The metals like Ca, Sr are act as phosphate ores, that is Ca rock phosphate, CaPO4 twice. Sulfide and arsenide ores. The metals like Cu, Zn, Fe, Co, Ni, Pb and Ag, etc. occur as sulfide and arsenide ores. That is Cu, FeS2, copper pyrite, Ni, NiCu, Fes, pitchblende. Halide ores, including chloride and oxychloride metals like Na, Ka, Mg, Ag, etc. are obtained as chloride and oxychloride. That is Na, common salt, NaCl, K, carnallite, KCl.MgCl2.36H2O. Nitrate ore. The metals like Na, K, etc. occur in form of nitrate ores, that is Na, chili salt, bitter, NaNO3. Metallurgy, it is a branch of science dealing with the method of extraction of metals from their ores and preparation of alloys. Generally, few methods are used for isolation or extraction of metal. 1. Ore dressing or concentration of ore. The ores usually contain large quantity of impurities like earthy matter, rock, stone, mica, feldspar, etc., which is known as the gangue or matrix. Removal of these impurities from ore is called as ore dressing or concentration of ore. During ore dressing, the percentage of metal increases, so it is known as concentration. The purified ore is known as concentrate. The operations carried out during ore dressing are as follows: hand picking. The ores can be separated by sufficient degree of purity by simply picking it by hand and breaking the rock stones with hammers. The specific gravity. The ores is crushed in jaw crushers and powdered in ball mills. if the ore and gangue have different specific gravity, and if the ore is lighter and gangue is heavier, then it is concentrated by gravity separation. In this method, the powdered ore falls on jerky, slopy table and the stream of water is passed, so the ore is flown away with stream of water and impurities fall below table from where it is removed. Magnetic separation. This method is used when ore and gangue having same specific gravity, but one is magnetic and the other is non-magnetic. That is, ore is magnetic and gangue is non-magnetic. A thin layer of powdered ore is allowed to fall on a rubber belt which moves horizontally and then passes over a pulley on a magnetic field. Gangue particles or the particles of a nanomagnetic mineral falls off as the belt becomes vertical. The magnetic particles are retained on the belt until they pass out of the influence of the magnet. Froth flotation process. This process depends on the fact that certain minerals are water weighted by oil while gangue is weighted by water. Mainly this process is used for the concentration of sulfide ore of Cu, Pb, Zn, Hg, etc. The grounded powder ore is taken into a big tank. To this, a mixture of water and small quantities of turpentine oil or pine oil and suitable additive Na2CO3 is added. Then compressed air is passed so the whole mixture is agitated violently and froth is produced. The ore particles stick to the oil particles and comes out on the surface as foam and it is collected. The impurities like earthy matter, rock, stone, limestone, mica, etc. are weighted by water, becomes heavier and settles down at the bottom of the tank. By using this process, the sulfide ores of Cu, Zn and Pb are separated from impurities. Calcination and roasting. For chemical reduction, the concentrated ore is converted into oxide by calcination and roasting. Calcination, it is the process of heating the raw ore at low temperature in the absence of any blast of air. The moisture, CO2, etc. are removed and the ore becomes porous, that is when limestone is heated. CO2 is given off and it is said to be calcinated. When bauxite is calcinated at high temperature, water is removed and anhydrous aluminium is left. CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2, Al2O3.2H2O, Al2O3 plus 2H2O. Roasting, it is a process of heating the ore strongly in excess of air. The roasting includes the following types. Oxidizing roasting, the volatile impurities like S, LiS, Sb are removed as volatile. It is used for Cu, FeS2, ZnS, etc. Blast roasting, the blast of hot air is passed through the ore for the expulsion of sulfur and metal is converted into oxide. This method is used for galena and copper pyrite. Chloridizing roasting, it means the conversion of a metal of ore into a chloride by heating with common salt in presence of air. Silver is converted to AgCl and then amalgamated for extraction of metal Ag. Sulfating roasting, it is a partial oxidizing roasting in which a sulfate is not converted to an oxide but soluble sulfate, that is copper sulfide to copper sulfate. These soluble salt are taken out with water and used for further treatment. Calcinations and roasting are carried out in reverberatory furnace. Sometimes kilns are not used. Smelting, it is a general term used for various operations whereby the metal is separated by fusion from ore. Chemical reduction, by using powerful reducing agent for the extraction of rather less electropositive metal. Powerful reducing agents such as H2CO, water gas, H2 plus CO, NaK, BeAl, Ti, Mg may be used. Cr and Mn are obtained by reduction of their oxide by Al powder. This method is known as gold skimmed aluminothermic process. A mixture of metallic oxide and Al powder is known as thermite and hence this process is also called thermite process. Cr2O3 plus 2Al, 2Cr plus Al2O3, 3Mn3O4 plus 8Al, 9Mn plus 4Al2O3. Carbon reduction process. The oxide of less electropositive metals like Pb, Zn, Cu, Sn, etc. are reduced by heating them with coal or coke. ZnO plus C, Zn plus Co, PbO plus C give Pb plus Co. Flux and slag. In order to remove infusible impurities, a suitable substance known as flux is added during reduction process to convert infusible impurities to fusible material, which is known as slag. The slag is lighter than molten metal, hence it floats over metal and is removed from slag hole. Ore plus gangue plus reducing agent plus flux plus heat. Metal plus slug plus gases. The nature of the flux used depend on temperature of impurity to be removed. An acidic flux is used to remove basic impurity. FeO plus 2 plus SiO2 give FeSiO3. Basic impurity acidic flux give fusible slag. A basic flux is used to remove acidity impurity. SiO2 plus CO give CaSiO3. Some ores are self-fluxing because they contain some gangue which is itself fusible and no foreign flux is required. Air reduction. This process is applicable to the extraction of less electropositive metal, may be reduced without using any additional reducing agent. Higher temperature and anion present with metal brings this change, that is cinnabar is roasted in air. On further heating, in the absence of air, the oxide react with unchanged HGS to give Hg. 2HGS plus 3O2, 2HGO plus 2SO2, 2HGO plus HGS gives 3Hg plus SO2. This process is called auto reduction. Electrolytic reduction. Electrolytic reduction. When the oxides of highly electropositive metals like alkali metal, alkaline earth metal, aluminium, etc. are heated with carbon at high temperature, the metal combine with carbon and form carbide. These metals are extracted by electrolysis of their oxide, hydroxide and chloride in fused state. Some other salt may be used to lower the melting point of the compound under electrolysis. The addition of the salt helps in electrolysis in following ways. To lower the vapor pressure of metal, it reduces the corrosion trouble. For example, in manufacture of Na by electrolysis of fused mixture of NaCl and CaCl2, the reactions are as under. On fusion, NaCl, Na positive plus Cl negative. On electrolysis, at cathode, Na positive plus electron give Na. At anode, Cl negative give Cl plus electron. Cl negative and Cl negative give Cl2. Refining or purification of metal. The metals obtained after smelting contain greater or lesser amount of impurities. These impure metals are purified by various ways: distillation, liquidation, sublimation, electrolysis. Furnaces. The principal types of furnaces used in metallurgy are as follows: reverberatory furnace, blast furnace, open hearth furnace, Maffei furnace, electrical furnace, kilns, etc. In this furnace, the fuel is burnt in a separate part of the furnace which is known as fireplace. The fireplace is closed at the bottom by iron bars on which the fuel is placed and burnt. The rest of the horizontal part is known as hearth or bed. The roof of the furnace is concave and takes a bend toward the end, away from the fireplace and communicate with the chimney. The charge is placed on the hearth and fuel is burnt on the fireplace, so the hot gases and flames are deflected toward the hearth by the concave roof. Thus, the charge is heated and it will not come in direct contact with fuel, since the fuel does not come in direct contact with charge. The reverberatory furnace can be used for reduction as well oxidation process. For reduction, the material is mixed with reducing agent like coke and carbon, while for oxidation it is heated in a current of air. The calcination and roasting are carried out in this furnace, blast furnace. It has characteristics shape. It is about 30 meter in height and 6 to 9 meter in diameter. It is made up of steel plates. It is lined inside with fire clay bricks. It the hearth may be lined with carbon block for durability. On the top of this furnace is cup cone and hopper system through which charge is introduced in the furnace. Air heated at 550 to 850 degrees Celsius by combination of waste gases is blown under pressure through tires or nozzles. The downcoming charge meets the upward moving hot air blast. The temperature at tires is 1500 degrees Celsius and at the top is 200 to 300 degrees Celsius. The product leaves from three places. The molten iron is tapped from the base of the hearth every 6 hours. The less dense molten fusible slag floating on the molten iron is tapped more frequently through separate outlet. Waste gases escape through the exit near the top. These gases are purified before combustion. Blast furnace is mainly used for manufacturing of cast iron. Open hearth furnace. The furnace is used for the manufacturing of steel and works on the regenerative principle of heat economy. This furnace is known as Simon Martin furnace. The furnace is heated by producer gas burning in the furnace over the hearth. The hot producer gas passes out from the other side of the furnace. In actual practice, the hot gases are made to pass through a brick chamber and then the incoming cold gases are preheated by first passing through this chamber. In the regenerative system, the heat carried away by the fuel gases is not allowed to be wasted. The hot flue gases are passed through bricks chamber which gets heated and the gases going out of this chamber are at much lower temperature. After some time, the current are again reversed. Refractory material. These are the substances which can bear very high temperature without melting or becoming soft. A suitable refractory material bears following properties. These type of substances do not melt or soften to an appreciable extent upon exposure to intense heat. They resist sudden and great extreme temperature. They support considerable pressure at high temperature without crumbling. They resist corrosion of slag. Refractory material are used in the form of bricks for the internal lining of the material, flues and hotter part of the chimney. The commonly used refractory material according to their acidic and nature are as follows. Silica in form of Ganster, quartz, sandstone, etc. Fire clays consisting of 50 to 65% SiO2 and 20 to 35% alumina. Graphite, chromite, bone ash, lime, dolomite, manganese, SiO2 and kaolin resist temperature up to 1740 degrees Celsius. Bauxite bricks up to 1800 degrees Celsius. Alumina up to 2000 degrees Celsius and magnesia and chromite bricks up to 2200 degrees Celsius. Graphite is one of the most valuable material for manufacturing the furnace. Zirconia ZrO2 is one of the most refractory substances yet known and would up to 2600 degrees Celsius unchanged. Uranium extraction. The chief ores of uranium are pitch blende or uraninite, carnotite and antimonite. U is extracted by two processes: acid digestion process, alkali digestion process. Acid digestion process. First of all, pitch blende or U3O8 is concentrated by gravity separation process to remove sand, clay, etc. and then concentrated ore is roasted in excess of air, where SAS, SB are removed as their volatile oxide. If Ag is present in mineral, it is removed is insoluble AgCl by roasting the mineral with NaCl at 800 degrees Celsius. The roasted ore is digested with dilute H2SO4 in presence of MnO2 for 24 hours, where Ba, Pb, Ra, etc. are precipitated as insoluble sulfate, and U goes in solution as U2SO4. U2SO4 present in solution is converted in sodium uranyl carbonate by addition of Na2CO3. The solution containing Na2UO2CO3 thrice is now neutralized with HCl to form U2Cl, and then it is saturated with H2S so that PbCu etc. can be precipitated as insoluble sulfide. Na4UO2 CO3 thrice plus 6HCl, UO2Cl2 plus 4NaCl plus 3H2O plus 3CO2. UO2Cl2 is now treated with NH4OH2 obtain NH4 twice U2O7 ammonium diuranate, and upon strong ignition it gives U3O8. Upon reduction of U3O8 with C and heating in an electrical furnace gives you 98 to 99% uranium is obtained by reduction with Al, Mg or Ca. Berger reduced by U3O8 by vapor of calcium in vacuum. Alkali digestion system. First of all, pitch blende or U3O8 is separated from sand, clay etc., and then concentrated ore is roasted in excess of air, whereby S, As and Sb are removed as volatile oxide. If Ag is present, it is removed as insoluble AgCl by roasting the mineral with NaCl at 800 degrees Celsius. Now the roasted ore is digested with Na2CO3 NaCO3 mixture solution, whereby U3O8 is converted to Na4UO2. It is treated with NaOH to give Na2U2O7 precipitate. The precipitate of Na2U2O7 is dissolved in dilute H2SO4 to give H2U2O7 diuranic acid. Then it is treated with NH4OH to give NH2 twice U2O7, which upon strong heating gives U3O8. Na2U2O7 plus H2SO4, H2U2O7, Na2SO4. H2U2O7 plus NH4 to NH4OH gives NH4 twice U2O7 plus 2H2O. 3NH4 twice U2O7 gives 2U3O8 plus 6NH3 plus 3H2O plus O2. The U3O8 is reduced by C to give U3O8 plus 8C, 3U plus 8CO. 98 to 99% pure U is obtained by reduction of U3O8 with Al. 3U3O8 plus 16Al give 9U plus 8Al2O3. Extraction of U from carnotite ore. In addition to U, carnotite also contain BaU, Fe, Al, Ra etc. From this ore, U is obtained as byproduct. The heating is done by the steam. Most of the ore dissolves in HNO3 and the soluble thus obtained is neutralized by NaOH and then treated with BaCl2 and H2SO4, whereby Ba and Ra are precipitated as their insoluble sulfate, and U and V are converted into UO2SO4 plus VO2SO4 respectively. The filtrate also contain Fe and Ai, is treated with excess of boiling solution of Na2CO3, which precipitate Fe and Al reject, while UO2SO4 and VO2SO4 are converted into soluble Na4UO2 CO3 thrice and Na3VO4 respectively. The solution containing Na4UO2 CO3 thrice and Na3VO4 is neutralized with HNO3 and treated with NaOH, which gives PPTs of Na2U2O7 of U, while Na3VO4 do not precipitate. Precipitate of Na2U2O7 are converted into NH4 twice U2O7 as in alkali digestion process. NH4 2U2O7 on strong ignition in air give U3O8. 98 to 99% pure uranium is obtained by reduction of U3O8